All right, Shalom Akim. We are the Hebrew Israelites. We come in and day out, week in and week out, prophesy the downfall of America to let the Negro Latinos and Native American Indians know that we are the true Hebrew Israelites of the Bible, the chosen men of the Bible, man. Okay? And to let the Negro Latinos and Native American Indians know that you're the Hebrew Israelites. I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahawashi, let the spirit flow, but we're going to jump out with Isaiah 30 and verse 1, just proving how rebellious our people are. Being rebellious and being ignorant is going to get you destroyed. Okay? And especially in these times, we're living in serious times, man, where great threats and rumors of war is at a high rate, man. Just last week on Saturday, Saturday was a military strike. There in Syria. According to their own ways. Salakia for that Akio, man. It's windy as hell out here, man. It's like the brother Bakwasha. He's over there in Amarillo, and when he was doing his live show last week, it was windy as hell, man. It's always windy on this part of over here in Texas, man. Nothing but dirt and shit out here, man. Chemicals, pollution, breathing it in, you know. So that's how it is over here in Midland too. It's windy as hell, man. You know. Odessa, dirty as hell. This place got to go, man, because you got different like pollutions that are within the dirt around here in this area, man, because of the fracking and the chemicals that they put out here in the wells and things of that nature.
That polluted the land.
Yeah, they pollute the land, man, with this synthetic chemicals and things of that nature that Esau likes to use. It's lucky for that, man, that we're windy as hell today. But like the brother read, he said that they cover themselves not with the covering. They don't cover themselves with the spirit of Yahawashi, man, which represents what? The knowledge, right? Wisdom. Okay, because wisdom is the thing that's going to deliver if you don't got this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding upon you, you're going to be destroyed. Because you don't got that mark, you don't got that blood of Yahawashi on you. Read this just to verify what that rebellion represents. People say, oh, it's being hard-headed to the Lord on the side. It's a very wicked thing. This is in the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 15, verse 22. It says, and Samuel said, hath the Lord has great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices, as in obeying the voice of the Lord. So, what do you think the Lord rather be pleased with? Burnt offerings, obeying His word, obeying His voice, obeying His voice. There are numerous accounts in the scriptures where the Lord is despising the burnt offerings and the free offerings and things of that nature, the Sabbath days. Why? Because they do it in vain. Because they do it, and then what do? As soon as it's over, they go back into the world, like the scriptures say, they dine and eat, and they rise up to play. That's how everybody is. That's a rebellious house. And they go down to Egypt, man. Egypt represents what? America. Because the word Egypt means a house of bondage. All right? So they love being in chains, man. They love being a tap dancing coon here in America for Esau, the so-called white man, man. All right? Anybody that, I'm talking to the Negro, Latino, and Native American Indian. You like being here in this place, you're bugged out, man. You're being rebellious according to, going contrary to the knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Bible, man. 1 Samuel 15 and 23. It says, 22, behold, to obey is better than sacrifice, and to hearken than the fat of rams. That's right. So it's better to obey the voice of Yahawashi Yahawashi. And the way you obey the voice is coming through men, man. All right? Because not all you people, you don't have the knowledge of Yahawashi. All right? It says in verse 23, for rebellion, see that's that word, rebellion. For rebellion is as the sin of witchcraft. So it's as witchcraft in the eyes of Yahawashi Yahawashi when you have that stiff neck or that hard headed or being imputed. Okay? So that what is witchcraft, man? The scriptures say in the law, suffer not a witch to live. Basically, she's gonna be put to death because a witch represents a female, a wizard represents a male. So if you fall into that category, man, you're gonna be killed, man. The Lord ain't playing around. That's why a lot of people are dropping dead out here in America and through the four corners of the earth, because you ain't got the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahawashi Yahawashi on you, man. You have a different spirit, and it's gonna tell you. Well, real quick, let me finish this. And stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. So idolatry is what? Worshiping other idols. Spiritual fornication, going outside of your power. Yahawashi Yahawashi, because that's what Israel's name was given, was Yasha'Allah, which means he is a prince of power. A power to who? Who does he get his power and strength from? Yahawashi. Yahawashi. So they stepped out of that. So when they step out of that, you become an idol worshiper. You've committed whoredom with these other nations. You went with your fervent lovers, because the Lord likens Israel as a woman, and all the philosophies and doctrines as other women or like a male deity. But in a nutshell, it's all knowledge and things of that nature. But we know that wickedness is not knowledge. It's vanity. But to get one to understand, that's how the Lord likens certain things. But it says, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry, because thou hast rejected the word of Yahweh. He hath also rejected thee from being a king. And who was he speaking about in that time? King Saul. All right? Because the Israelites, they wanted a king because they saw the other nations having their king, and they were ruled and governed by a king. You know, instead of the prophets were ruled, the judges. When you go through history, Yahawashi Yahawashi was dealing with certain prophets and judges, and they were the ones that were proclaiming the word of Yahawashi Yahawashi amongst to them. But they wanted a king, so Yahweh set up King Saul to be ruler over them. But that in return there was going to be a downfall, or not a downfall, but there was going to be a consequence, meaning that their children were going to have to go and fight and be set up as soldiers, you know. But what did King Saul do? He rejected the word of Yahawashi Yahawashi. He disobeyed Yahawashi Yahawashi. Why? Because he didn't listen to the voice of the Lord when he was supposed to destroy the Edomites. He spared Hagag, man, and he let Hagag go into his house, and the prophet Samuel went and slew his ass, man, cut him in pieces. So Samuel was a prophet, a man of the Lord that was feared, greatly feared amongst everybody. Why? Because he performed the works and acts of Yahawashi Yahawashi. Just like the Lord willing, if we're part of that number, we're performing the righteous acts of Yahawashi Yahawashi. We ain't out there slaying nobody, but through the Spirit we're slaying. We're casting down strongholds. The word is like fire, and you're as wood to the fire. All right? You're fuel to the fire, man. You're as wood. You have no substance. It's like wood. Wood is, the Lord ain't looking for pieces of wood. That's everywhere. He's looking for that gold and that silver, man. Them precious minerals, those precious stones. That's what he's looking for, and that's what he's building up. Lord willing, if we're part of that number, we're those precious those jewels, man. But King Saul, he wasn't part of that. He was a wicked nigga, man. He turned out to be a wicked nigga, and he was ultimately killed. And then the kingdom was stripped away away from and given to one that was more profitable, which was King David, Dawada, or Dawada. All right, Malak Dawada, which means King David. David means beloved. All right. So go ahead.
That they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt.
Yeah, so they add sin to sin, and they walk to go down into Egypt, man. Because in Egypt, that's where they were comfortable. You know, they had everything that they had there. When they didn't trust and believe in Yahawashi when they were in the wilderness, man. When he delivered them out of the hand of Pharaoh, you know, they wanted to go back. That's why when you go into the history, you read about Israel being in the wilderness with Moses after they were escaped Pharaoh's hand. All right, a lot of Israelites were not being put to death in different scenarios. Why? Because they were being rebellious. They were being unbelievers. They didn't have no faith. They were complaining, being murmurers. They kept murmuring, which means basically they were complaining, talking shit under their breath. But Yahawashi knew their thoughts. Even Moses did. You know? What happened? He started putting them to death, man. Those rebels. You know, some of them tried to rise up against Moses. It's like today, in our time, you got certain individual guys that now they're walking up against the men of the Lord, man. The Elder Tahar, Elder Gabar, trying to break down what had been set up through the spirit of Yahawashi. You know, saying everything is just is outdone. You know, this is the truth, man. And you got those certain men that didn't believe it. They wanted to worship gold. They wanted to worship themselves. You know, fill their own bellies. But they didn't have a problem adding sin to sin. You know.
And have not asked to my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
Right. So they trust in the shadow of Egypt, man. Right. They trust in the shadow of America. This is their strength. Right. This is what they strive and uphold. Homosexuality, you know, they're cool with the black amount and the 40 and an Xbox, you know, Xbox Live. They're good with that. That's heaven to them. You got to think outside of that. That's low level, man. America's mediocre, man. Look how everybody's in poverty is a high rate. Everybody's struggling, having to bust your ass day in and day out just to make a couple, you know, $2,000, which ain't nothing. To me, it's like $2. To me, $1,000 like $1, man. It had no value. You can spend $1,000 in a matter of a few hours, man. Paying bills, you're done. Your check's all gone. Pleasing the so-called white man, just trying to keep your position. In one slip of what happens, they cut you off. You got to be a damn fool to love this place, man. But that's why the Lord has likened Israel, you 2/3, as rebellious children. You know?
Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame.
Yeah, that's why the strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame. Because Yahawashi is going to cut this place down to size, man. All right? He's going to destroy it from off the face of the earth. Okay? But via what? ICBM missiles, intercontinental ballistic missiles. All right? So it's going to be to your shame. Why? Because you despise the words of Yahawashi.
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion.
And the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. All right? Whenever you see all hell popping off and it concerns you, you see the martial law implemented in the streets of America, they're forcing you and your family to take the microchip, the RFID chip, which is the mark of the beast, and you have a problem with that, and they're gonna be like, no, if you don't take it, we'll put your ass to death. Then it's gonna be like, what did it say?
Your confusion.
It's gonna be your confusion. You're gonna be bugging out. Like, no, this could never happen. Why is this going on? Where's my rights? We have constitutional rights. Your rights are being stripped away slowly right now, man. It's becoming a police state here in America, man. We ain't got no rights. We don't have rights. Go ahead.
For his princes were at Zon, and his ambassadors came to Hanes. They were all ashamed of people that could not profit them.
They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, man. Yeah, you get your paycheck. Yeah, he gives you leisure on weekends. You know, he gives you a bonus. You know, he gives you a 401k. You know, yeah, he gives you the ability to be with whoever you want, live how you want, worship whatever you want. Yeah, know what that means. Going back to last week, it's here to this very day, which has always been from old time. Read it in the second he always did what he wanted. There was no restraint in this world. They do what they want, man. They call it films. They take a man who has heritage and they call it theirs.
What a shame.
Right, nor being a help or a prophet. Because with the true help and the prophet that you should be seeking after is the spirit of Yahawashi, that's what you're supposed to be seeking after, that knowledge. Because this is what's going to profit you, not anything else. Not building a career, not building a home here, you know, a business. You know, that's not going to stop Yahawashi from coming back, man. Nor is it going to, if Yahawashi comes back and sees like, damn, you're doing good, you know what, just come with me, you're good. You don't have to go through anything. You did everything that was in your power to live good and deliciously in the earth. No, because the Lord tells you, real quick, let me bring it down. Huh? This is in the book of Timothy's. This is 1 Timothy 5 and 6. It says, but she that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. So that could be multifold. That could be, you know, directed to women. It could be directed to America. It could be directed to anybody in general or Israel. She that liveth in pleasure is dead while she liveth. Why? Because you sought after the prophet. You sought after you know, the temple things that has left. You're seeking after the things that I keep mentioning wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. The true wisdom, which is compiled in this book. Right? All the scriptures. Go ahead and read that again.
They were all ashamed of people that could not profit them, nor be a help nor profit, but a shame and also a reproach.
Right, and also a reproach. Because now you're gonna have to deal with the same rebuke as Esau, as America and other nations. You're gonna have to deal with it. You're gonna be reproached for it. You're gonna have to give an answer for it. All right, but the Lord ain't gonna plead you as the way you're being pleaded with right now. He's gonna plead you with fire or with the sword, because the time for talking was over. All right, that's why it's detrimental to you people to start hearkening unto the voice of Yahawashi now, not tomorrow. All right, just like it said, it basically said that in the prior verses, it said that basically you were going basically from day to day, right? It says something like that, in like verse 2.
That walked down into Egypt and themselves in the street. They didn't believe, and they just wanted to go back to the old way, basically.
And like right here in the book of Sirach, it says chapter 5, it says Sirach chapter 5, I'm going to start at verse 1. It says, set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. So that's what a lot of people be doing, man. They when they start getting a little bit of things, they start, what do? They turn away from the Lord. They don't look at him no more. You know, a lot of people are insincere when it comes to so-called living for God, man. Even though we know they ain't living for the proper God, but that's our people. They have a zeal. But not according to knowledge. Pursuant to Romans 10 and 1, you know. But that's what they do. They get a little bit of things, and then, hey, they don't need God no more, you know. So that's what it is for those that rebellious house, man. You 2/3, you Negro Latinos and Native American Indians. Or whatever you call yourself. Whether you call yourself a so-called white man, but if you're an Israelite, that's you, man. It says, set not thy heart upon thy goods, and say not, I have enough for my life. Follow not thy own mind and thy strength to walk in the ways of thy heart. See? So not only do you do it within your own selves, but you also, in a greater sense, you do it according to a nation, man. A kingdom. A heathenistic kingdom at that. say not, who shall control me for my works? For the Lord will surely revenge thy pride. So it's connected with that. Because you're going, Egypt is going to be revenged for its pride, for its oppression, all right? For the lack of the lack of mercy upon the people of the Lord, talking primarily to the ones that follow Yahawashi, because you can read many accounts of the men of the Lord that follow after Yahawashi, but they were being persecuted by certain kings. Like, the one that comes to mind off the top is Daniel and the three brothers that were with him. All right, they were being persecuted because they were men of the Lord, and all the other wise men, the Chaldeans, they hated them. They were jealous and envious. All right. It says, Sirach 5:4, say not, I have sinned, and what harm hath happened unto me? For the Lord is long suffering; he will in no wise let me go. See, and that's basically what they think. So we're going to keep chilling here. We're going to keep doing this. We're going to keep we're going to continue in building our life here in this kingdom. But you also got certain camps that say that they're going to build their kingdom within this kingdom. That don't make no damn sense, because that's negating all the prophecies that are spoken of, that we're going to be stripped out of. We're going to be taken out of this place and we reestablish a kingdom of our own to finally rule the whole world and the universe, man. So how can you say we're going to build our own kingdom within the kingdom? They've been doing that. What happened to Black Wall Street? They tore that shit they tore it apart, man. What happened to the Black Panther movement? You go to any black community, what is it? Nothing but liquor stores, crime, poverty, drugs, prostitution. Why? Because we need Yahawashi, and those curses are not going to be lifted off of us until Yahawashi delivers out of this place, man. It says, verse 5, concerning propitiation, be not without fear to add sin unto sin. It's like the brother had read, it says something right here. Yeah, read it again. To remembrance the fear of Yahawashi. All right, hold that and go to Jeremiah chapter 2. That's part of our job. When we come out here, we're showing that we have a fear of the Lord, because it's commanded to us to come out to the highways and the byways and teach. If we see the sword coming, which the sword represents destruction, if we see it coming, it's our job to warn the people. Else what? The Lord said, their blood will be upon your hands, our hands, man. So we're showing you, we're living examples of how to live in the fear of the Lord, obeying the law, statutes, commandments, not trying to ourselves. We're the ones that are actually showing you that it's possible. Because the Lord said all things to me are possible, but to men it's impossible. Because men have a limitation of certain motivations and goals, especially when it comes to serving the Lord. When it comes to shit, they're ready, they're ambitious, they're ready to get it, man. They're gonna make $1 million in a year. Lord, there's a limitation. Why? Because they don't want to give it their whole heart. They don't want to worship Yahawashi with their whole mind and soul and things of that nature, man. That's where the Lord's basically saying that they don't cover themselves with the covering of Him. Because Yahawashi, He can make things happen, man. You'll be amazed at the things that Yahawashi does, man. All right? Go ahead and read that.
Adding on to that, when I first, way before I came into this truth, smoking cigarettes was something that, it was passed down from our generations and doing it around a lot of people. And since I started, I tried quitting. That was years ago. And not until I felt the fear of the Lord and I was able to put in His works, then all that nonsense that we do nowadays, man, that went away like nothing. And it was so easy. And at first, it was crazy to me to believe that this was true. But now living it and being that sacrifice that you're supposed to be, you get to experience the truth of Yahawashi Yahawashi.
Right, and it's deeper than just experiencing. It's actual lifestyle, man. It's part of your culture, and it's part of being what they call a human being. The Lord gave us these bodies not to pollute them, not to defile them. The scriptures say that our bodies is as a temple. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and read that one in Jeremiah 2.
Jeremiah 2, verse 19, thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee.
That's right. So that's how the Lord's going to get you. You know what I'm saying? There ain't going to be no escaping. You're like, I didn't know. No, you knew. Because the Lord sent certain men out to the highways and the byways, and their word went out to the four corners of the earth. Some way, somehow, you saw those men on the highways and the byways. And everybody has a form of godliness. They know they have a conscience inside their minds telling them, hey, what you're doing is going off. Everybody has that inner voice telling them, hey, you shouldn't be doing it. You know? Go ahead.
Know therefore and see that it is an evil thing and bitter that thou hast forsaken Yahweh, thy Elohim, and that my fear is not in thee.
And the fear is not in thee. You see? Because these people don't have the fear of the Lord. They don't fear what they do. They eat what they want, all the abominable foods. The Lord's telling you, He gave you. It's like, it's happened to me several times where, man, you really want to help this person, so you give them the information that is going to really help them. You've been through it, you experienced it, you had that experience, so you give them that information, and they just throw it behind. It goes through one ear out the other. Like, damn, this motherfucker, fuck that dude. That's how the Lord feels when He's giving you the wisdoms on how to keep you to live a long life on the earth, man, and to inherit the kingdom. But then you despise it. You despise wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That will pit. He has every right to be pissed as hell, man. You know. And it's like your kids. You tell your kids to not do a certain thing. Don't play on the Xbox. And you walk out, and 5 hours later you go back in just to check and see what they're doing, what's going on, and they're on there playing. The volume all the way fucking down. Just there. And when they see you, you're like, fuck. That'll piss them off, man. Because that was a commandment. There was a rule, a guideline that was given to you not to do something. Come as a man of war. So you people that think He's gonna come back just looking like a goddamn hippie with the blunt in his hand, Oh man, the Lord's coming back to rain complete destruction upon this place, man.
Saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, for all time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou saidst, I will not transgress, when upon every high hill and under every green tree.
That's right, because Yahawashi was delivering you out of certain things, but you said that you weren't gonna. What verse were you?
That they will not transgress, but under every high hill and every green tree.
Can I read it again?
time I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands.
Because when he delivered you out of Egypt, you know, he delivered you out of certain situations. Go ahead.
And thou saidst, I will not transgress.
And you said that you will not transgress. You know, meaning that you ain't going to break the law, statutes, and commandments. You're not going to go outside of the understanding of Yahawashi. Go ahead.
When upon every high hill and under every green tree, thou wanderest playing the harlot.
Yeah, you wanderers and playing the harlot, man. Going to those different philosophies and doctrines of the heathen. That's what female, like in today, like, you know that all that shit that goes on today was going on all the time. Women were fucking back then too. Sleeping around, playing, doing dirt. With a straight face, still cooking. She got nut in her. That shit was going on back then. You know? So the Lord uses that example thousands of times in the Bible, and it pisses him off because it's just like a man. You have a woman, that man goes off and cheats or whatever, flirts and shit like that. That pisses you off, man. So how much more you know what I'm saying? His own people, man, played a harlot with all these different nations and every tree. Because the tree represents philosophies and doctrines of different nations, man, or people. Go ahead.
And I had planted thee a noble vine.
So he had planted thee a noble vine. You were as a noble vine, man. You were of a great stature. You were of a wise and understanding people amongst the nations. Go ahead.
Holy, a right seed.
Holy, a right seed, meaning that you had it, man. You were good. You had everything that you needed. Yahawashi, you were in good standing with Yahawashi. You had the names, you had the Ark of the Covenant, you had the law, statutes, and commandments, you had the prophets. Go ahead.
How then art thou turned into the degenerate plant of a strange vine unto me?
Yeah, so you turn to a degenerate, strange vine. You're bugged out, man. You're wicked. What the word degenerate means. You're just a worthless piece of thing, man. You're not that noble vine that he wants to design you as to be. You're worthy of praise. You know? They call it nitrogen, but it's like a form of water.
For though thou wash thee with nitrate, and take thee much soap, yet thine iniquities is marked before me, saith Yahweh.
Yeah, because you know when you go off, remember this happened to me a long time ago, man. You know, I did something that I wasn't supposed to do. Now that I know, it was good, but I went off. This was back when I was like in junior high, man. And I felt so guilty.